Annette Gordon-Reed, thank you so much for being with us. Now, you have two great best-selling books, nonfiction, Thomas Jefferson and Sally Hemings, An American Controversy, and the Hemingses of Monticello. Both of these books, we know, will be major important works for years to come. And since it's Black History Month, we wanted to ask you, can you give us a few books that you would recommend as great books to read?
Well, The Souls of Black Folk by W.E.B. Du Bois would be one that would be on my list.
One of the most influential books ever published in America, W.E.B. Du Bois' The Souls of Black Folk, is a groundbreaking collection of 14 essays that describe the life, the ambitions, the struggles, and the passions of African Americans at the transition from the 19th to the 20th century.
The Man Who Cried I Am by John A. Williams, a novel that I think is spectacular.
Considered by many to be one of the most important novels of the 1960s, John A. Williams' largely autobiographical book, The Man Who Cried I Am, vividly captures the highest hopes and most bitter challenges of the civil rights era through the eyes of his character, journalist Max Reddick.
And also Notes on the Native Son by James Baldwin. Anything by James Baldwin, but that's one of my favorite ones.
Originally published in 1955, James Baldwin's first nonfiction book has become a classic. These searing essays on life in Harlem, the protest novel, movies, and Americans abroad remain as powerful today as when they were written.
Can you give us quickly, what do you think is the significance of Black History Month?
Well, I think it's a time to pause and reflect on the contributions of Black people, African Americans in the United States. I mean, I like to think that every month is Black History Month, but having one time when there's a focus, I think is very, very good. It's very good for young people, too, for children to see, Black children and white people, to be able to pause and reflect on Blacks' contributions to the United States.
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
And speaking of reading recommendations, I just recently updated my B&N profile with some of my favorite books. Just click on the My B&N link at bn.com/tag to see what I'm reading now, and click on the red My B&N button to start your own profile. Like mine, it's a great way to let the world know what you're reading.